Is a update of how to or a video on how to update the rig maps, and it's kind of a multi-step process. The first one is we need to get the files that we're going to upload into the maps. We come up over here into the star, the favorites, and we click on it and we do a search, and we can search rig. And then what we've got two different types of folders. The one we want is a rig locator. And then here are all the files associated that we're going to upload into the maps. So I can click on one of the files, and then what I want to do is once it's open, I want to come in here and I want to export it, and I want to export it as a details only. And then it will go down, and I'll once I get it, I'll open it up here. We'll take a look at one of the files in the download area. And we open up the downloaded file, and then there it is. What we want to do is we want to save it, and when we save the file, what I want to do is I want to name it essentially the name of the report that we're downloading. So this one happened to be master in this case. So I would just name it master, and then you can save it anywhere you want. You can keep it in your download files. It doesn't really matter. So there's my folder, whatever folder I want to put it into. Download files works, or if you want to put it onto a desktop, it doesn't really matter. And then the file type is CSV. And we go ahead and we hit save. And then once we've saved that particular file, we go back and we can close that tab. And then we can go to the next one, Patterson, HP, scan, neighbor, so on and so forth, and do the same thing for every one of them. And so ultimately, they are all downloaded into a folder that's easy for us to get to. The next thing that we want to do is we want to come over here and we want to go up to our universal search, and we want to look for rig locator, and I'll hit enter. And once we get into the rig locator, it's going to be on the sidebar. It'll be projects PM. It'll be in the projects PM database table. I can open that up, and then here are all the essentially they'll match the files that we downloaded, all these descriptors. So in this particular case, I'll go rig locator, but I'm going to use the Patterson one first. So I've got a few different URLs that we can click on. Look for the one that says maps in it. So it's google.com/maps. I'll click on that. And then once I've downloaded that, the first thing I want to do, so I'm in the Patterson map, is that we'll come over here to the three dots on the right. And then we will, first thing we'll do before we do that is take a look and see how we segment the data in the legend. In this case, it happens to be province. So there'll be two choices, province or county. We see this one as province. Once we noted which it is, we come over here and we delete the layer. And then that takes out all the old data. We say import. We browse. We go into, we can see it's still Patterson. We go into wherever we save the file. We click on the file that we want. And then the first thing it's going to say is coordinates, latitude. We select latitude, and then you can see there's the matching latitude. And then we select longitude, and then we say continue. And then we select contractor and rig. And then in this particular, then we go up back to where the legend is, and it says uniform title. We select that. And then the first option is going to be province. And then the label is going to be contractor and rig. And then once you've done that, you can close it. And then you move on to the next one, the next one, the next one, and upload all the files that we've downloaded into the appropriate map.